Hello, everybody.
The forecast calling for more of the same of what we're seeing right now, a steady coat of fresh snow here at First Energy Stadium in downtown Cleveland. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, hailing from USC. It's Cody Kessler.
A superior high school athlete, starting quarterback in football, starting point guard in basketball. He actually played the quarterback position like a point guard, distributing the ball to all of his playmakers and letting them do the work.
On first down, Kessler gets it to Gordon. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Let's meet the offensive starters, and let's discuss Corey Coleman, first wide receiver drafted out of last year's class.
And there was a reason for that. When you watched his tape, when you watched his games, you saw his explosiveness and ability to play the ball in the air downfield. Don't get hung up on the fact he only ran 4 routes at Baylor. Just coach him up and turn him loose.
Now the third-year man from Alabama State, Isaiah Crowell. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Kessler. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Now the Browns' replacement for Andy Lee. It's 7th-year man Britton Colquitt on to punt it. Back deep for the Bengals, Adam Jones. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Here's Jones. And a nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bengals take possession. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by a 2-time Pro Bowler in his 6th season. It's Andy Dalton.
And in 2015, prior to hurting his thumb and being unable to finish the season, you just heard his teammates rave about Andy Dalton's jump in leadership, where he actually took over the team, really assumed the role of being the starting quarterback, and carried himself that way as well.
And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
And here are the starters. Charles, what are your thoughts on Jeremy Hill?
He provides a thump in this offense. A great runner who goes inside and establishes a tone for his team.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. 3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, Colton Schmidt to punt it away.
We all want to see everyone be exotic on every play, but sometimes the safe read, the safe throw, that's what you need in that situation.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. Where do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And now for the first time, we get a look at this defense that was very stout last week.
And all they expect to do is continue what they did a week ago. Play terrific defense and not permit that offense to get started.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They'll come out in the pistol. A fake to Crowell. Now it's Kessler. And his throw is incomplete. The intended target was Corey Coleman. And that takes us from second to third down.
In many ways, being in a zone defense versus in-breaking routes is exactly what you want, because most zone coverages are taught to keep eyes on the quarterback and sense receivers, and that way you can see right back into the play, and when the quarterback delivers, you're just driving on the football and trying to arrive in a spot to make a play on it, which is exactly what we saw there.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Jones on the return. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And out now, here come the Bengals. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
His throw incomplete. And now the starting defense for the Browns.
Joe Hayden is a complete cornerback. He tackles, he covers, and does everything with incredible speed.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Passing again. Dalton on 2nd and 10. Caught. Eifert over the middle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. 3rd and 4. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. The first carry now for Rex Burkhead. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
That's a good explosive run right there on the draw play. And in order for it to be successful, you've got to have some good faking going on and people having a nice little time clock in their head to understand how it all knits together. An offensive line really showing a pass set that they're going to pass block, maybe to draw in those defensive linemen, have them come upfield, and then get past them, hand the ball off to the running back, and oftentimes he bypasses the guys headed for the quarterback, thinking they're going to get a sack, and gets himself into the secondary. And in this case, he picked up really nice yardage.
So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Play action now. Dalton. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Throwing. Dalton. Now this is incomplete. Marvin Lewis tries for it, but comes up empty. And this Browns defense stands tall. And here are the Browns now as the offense comes back out onto the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3-and-out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Take it off. Kessler wants to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Offense in a little bit of a bind here. 9 yards to go on 3rd down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play? What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals getting set to go. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number one headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. First and 10 for Dalton. Hauled in by Wheaton over the middle. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So 1 quarter in the books on a cold December afternoon. 0-0 our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Head & Shoulders. Shoulders were made for greatness, not dandruff.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with a football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down at 5 here to start things out. They send Green to the left on his own. Dalton now to pass. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care. The ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
They made to use the running game like boxers do. Body blow after body blow after body blow. You may not get what you want early, but those add up, and by the 4th quarter, you could break a big one.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kessler. And this is brought in by Pryor. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. They'll try and run for it with Crowell. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Isaiah Crowell with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
It's Marcus Wheaton now to return it.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no.
Under pressure, they got him again. The Browns' new signee from the Jets, Demario Davis, in to drop him behind the line, and that's a loss of a yard.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. The first down throw coming for Dalton. And a little floater there is incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And it's 2nd down. 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Give him credit for batting it away, but unable to come up with the interception. And sometimes that joke does come true. Guys are on defense for a reason. Maybe their hands aren't quite as skillful as the guys on offense, but a lot of credit on that play for just knocking it away.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And he took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the...
And now a fumble. The ball's out. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. And big sigh of relief, huh?
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it. And it'll be Dalton again. And the grab by Croft. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And with the snow here, maybe asking too much of the kicker to try a field goal. So instead, offense on the field, they'll go for it on 4th down. 4th down, Dalton wants to throw. And he locates Wheaton, complete. Time to step aside. More from Cleveland after this. A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. Yes. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Send me to Orlando, please.
Don't be so soft. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 11 on the gain there, and it'll give the Bengals a first down. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
There's no secret to beating a 3-4 when you're trying to run the ball up the middle. You have to control the guy over the nose of the center. And oftentimes, he's awfully hard to move. That's why he's there. A big guy, usually north of 300 pounds, with some agility. But somehow, you got to figure out how to move him. And most teams will double the nose. Center and a guard trying to move him to one side or the other, and when they're able to do that successfully, as just happened here, that's when you get big-time running plays.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. That's caught at the 3. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tyler Boyd, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And this will be a touchback. Last year would have come out to the 20. This year they'll move it out to the 25-yard line. And the Browns getting set to go. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Kessler again here on 2nd and 10. Surveying the field. And that'll be incomplete. Isaiah Crowell, the intended target. And it's 3rd down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion.
Here we go now. 3-19.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Here's Britton Colquitt now. He's been terrific so far. Fielded just inside the 30. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And out will come the offense as they take over. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching? If you, the ball popped in the air and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 2nd down now after the pass completion. On 2nd down, Kessler. Coleman has it here right side. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Kessler now on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Every now and then, you have some volleyball training actually comes into play as a defender. When a ball's tipped in the air, nice play by the defense, got a hand on it. But when it's in the air, it's up for grabs. And too many times in this league, we've seen great plays happen for an offense as a result of a ball tipped in the air. So what you really want to do is be that guy who comes off the back line and spikes it, knocks it to the ground. Don't let him have that opportunity.
So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Browns will look to keep the pressure on in the second half. The Bengals are coming off a bad game, and they haven't been able to get out of that funk here today. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Now after the fumble, he stays up the middle on the run, and he'll end up sprinting into the end zone. That puts them up by a touchdown. Bengals have it at the 9. Boyd's by himself here, and he capped off the long drive with the TD, closing the gap to just 1. We're set up for a great second half, so let's get you out to it. Here's Brandon Guyton.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Wheaton will return it. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Time running out here on the play clock. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
Here's Dalton. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Fakes the give to Bernard. Dalton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Passing, it's Dalton. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. Yep. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Dalton, first and 10. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. 10 yards still left on second down. Well, he just threw an interception last drive. Nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of just for driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? So that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
Now Dalton. Then he locates Wheaton, complete. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders. That's exactly what happened on that play.
They come out here in the eye. Now Bernard. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. 5 yards left for the offense. It's second down. Dalton throwing on second down. Green's got it over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. They'll run it here with Bernard. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Demario Davis there on the stop. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. third down, a shot here for Dalton. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to make it fourth down. Now the Bengals will settle for 3 as the field goal unit comes on here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Bullock will put this one through, and they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. And Charles, they get the field goal. Took them a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run out of. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
On first down, Kessler. Coleman has it here right side. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. On second down, here's Crowell. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
They keep it with Crowell on first. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
In every game, teams are looking for that momentum shift, and that run there, the offense feels like, hey, maybe we can get something going, but defensively, they've slowed them down the entire game. They don't want to turn into more. They're going to try and figure out a way to take it back on this next play. Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. The counter, it's Crowell, and he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. Domata Peko, the one to get him down. Second down following the run. Now a handoff to Crowell, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They were in the 4-3. Mike linebacker made a great tackle.
And when that happens, generally it means that the guys up front, the 4 down defensive linemen, have absorbed all the blockers and allowed him to run free to the football. He ends up with a textbook tackle.
And they get 14 yards there and a first down.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
No matter what defense is called versus a running play, linebackers are telling the defensive guys up front, you take care of the offensive line, keep us uncovered, let us run to the ball, we'll make big plays. Well, that paid off there. All the guys up front, the big fellas, they controlled the 5 offensive linemen. That allowed the linebackers to just see the openings, sprint through the gap, and snuff that play out in a hurry.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Again, we'll see the pistol here.
Green 39! Green 39!
Now Kessler throwing on second down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. 12 yards to go on third down. Throwing is Kessler on third down. Finding time. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. Here's Britton Colquitt now. as he's on for the 5th time here today. And nobody was open downfield there. Looked like a pretty clear throwaway.
Yeah, definitely was that. I'm wondering why there wasn't intentional grounding. I know they're saying there's a receiver there in the area. Those darn quarterbacks, they get away with everything.
Spoken like a true defensive back, Mr. Davis.
Did that come out?
It did. They go play action here on 1st down. And some room to maneuver. And avoids the contact by sliding. Call it a gain of 5. And it'll bring up a 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. He lost 2 there. And it's 3rd down.
Old school defensive tackle play dictated just stood up and danced with the guy in front of you. And if the guy came near, tackle him. New school, you don't want to just dance. You want to get past him, get upfield and make the play in the backfield. A big-time play there.
And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That play never got off the ground because of the defensive front. They owned the offensive line, which allowed the linebackers to see their openings and run straight to them.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jonathan Newsom in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. Throwing now, Kessler on 1st down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. Now it's Crowell. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. Offense needs 11. Have to think pass here on 3rd down.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Back near his goal line. Here's Kessler. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now, standing just about on his own goal line. Let's take it inside his own 40. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Dalton, 1st and 10. Caught Eifert over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Stephen Paya, he's the one to get it, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
They send Green to the left on his own. It's second down. Dalton looking. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down. And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. Dalton now to pass. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. After the interception, here's Kessler. This is complete to Hawkins. And he's brought down after a good game. It's a gain of 21 that time. And it's good enough for a Cleveland first down. Fresh set of downs here. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Another pistol look here. He's back to throw. Pryor has it complete. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw. He's got time in the pocket. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He'll look to throw. He's got time. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now the Browns defensive unit trots back out. For them, it's not looking altogether promising here. They can only stop the clock 1 more time, and they have to pick when they use that 1 timeout.
And I think people, as you noted, are wondering, when do you take it? I think you take it right after first down. You get a stop, you take it right then and there.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And on 2nd and 10 now. Again, here's Bernard. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. So 3rd down. They need to get to the 28 for a first. All right, here's Dalton. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
And there is nothing easy about being a kicker on a day like this.
Yeah, I tell you, not only is the footing tough in the snow, but kicking that ball is like kicking a rock. Very difficult to get any sort of feel on your kicks.
They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. 22 yards of the pickup there. And it'll give the Browns a first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Kessler. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. And that's just an athletic defender making an athletic play.
Excellent read, too, by the defender. Noticed the route, jumped to the point, and knocked it away.
Looking to pass, Kessler. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go. Kessler on 4th down. Surveying the field. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So a tough pill to swallow there. Would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later. It was really a fun game to watch, though.
It was, and there is something special about games played in the snow because the element of surprise really kicks in. You don't know how they're going to handle the ball, if someone's going to make a dramatic play just out of nowhere, and all of a sudden it just changes the course of things. But a big shout out to our crew to make sure that we were comfortable up here, as comfortable as one could be. In these elements, they took care of us and made sure we were dressed properly.
So for the Bengals, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they will head home next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Browns, it's unfortunately more of the same as they'll fall to 3-10 on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.